A Gwinnett County couple is fighting to regain custody of their 5 young children. It happened after Bianca Clayborne and Deonte Williams were arrested on misdemeanor marijuana charges in Coffee County, Tennessee.
Tell me the emotions that you process every day you wake up without your children home.
Man, it's hard. It's undescribable. It's undescribable. I couldn't even give you words. Honestly, it hurt, pain.
This all stems from a traffic stop on their way to a funeral in Chicago.
The arrest warrant states Tennessee Highway Patrol troopers pulled the family over for, quote, dark tint traveling in the left lane when not actively passing.
This happened to them February 17th, and then they had had the kids in foster care with another family. And then they were saying that they couldn't keep all of the kids. It was too much on them and they had to separate all of the children. And I said, well, let me see if I can get them. And so we did. They did the home study. They did everything that they had to do and approved my home for the children. So I've been having them since March the 1st.
So how have your lives changed over the course of a month?
As far as like my day-to-day, I'm used to waking up every 2-3 hours to breastfeed, or when it's time for school, waking the kids up, going to school, going to the bus stop. We alternate. When it's time to come from school, we see the bus or hear the bus, and it's just like, you know, it's painful because our kids are not coming off the bus.
An estimated 5 grams of a substance believed to be marijuana was found in the vehicle. That alone typically would not be enough to justify removing 5 children from a family.
What has been told to the kids about the situation and what's happening to them and why they're not home?
Well, I don't know. DCS was telling them that that mom and dad right now, they can't get you guys. And I don't know where they got this narrative from that the kids told them that dad roll up weed and I'm riding in a car with them. And I don't know where that came from. And that's what they were saying, that this was the kids telling them this. And that's not even a conversation the kids even know to even bring up or even say.
You know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm in school. It was in school until everything occurred. I was actually going for child development, you know, so I'm not I'm painted out there as something that I'm not, and it's defamation of my character, and that's not, you know, I'm not that person. I know who I am, and I know how much I love my kids and how my kids love me.
The Coffee County justice system was absolutely out of line for taking their children over a misdemeanor charge.
You're also in a very unique position because you are also an interim director for your local National Action Network chapter. So bringing that into the fold, what are you calling for in this case in general? What is the National Action Network calling for?
So first of all, I want to call for a complaint. We need to file a complaint of what has taken place. I need these kids to go get back with their parents, as soon as possible. I think that for them to say they had to wait for a drug screening to come back, I think when you had her in court and did a urine test again, that should have been enough. So to keep sending me around the roses and all of that kind of stuff is ridiculous. And I think that they jumped to a conclusion and they had their own alternative motive into doing what they did and why they did it. And so all of that needs to be reviewed. And I think DCS need to stop everything that they're doing, and they need to go back and review every case that has happened in Coffee County.